Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. Suplex
Oh,
Biddies.
Biddies?
Brought to you by our good friends over at Coach Guy Sports. Make sure to go check out the website. Use the internet one time. Go check out CoachGuySports.com. Check out all the other podcasts on the network, blogs, the written content, the Twitch streams. Trust me, your boys are still putting in work here. Feels good. Big shout out to our sponsors over at Shocked Energy, now also known as Shocked Hydrate as well, as they have a new drink coming out. So go to shockedenergy.com or shockedhydrate.com. Use the promo code CGSN for 10% off your order. Also, if you need a massage and moment's notice, go to our friends over at exogun.com. Promo code CGS10 for 10% off your order as well. Yo, it's Chris Jones here, again with Diego Galvez. Hunneman is still the bona fide traveler. You know, WrestleMania made him feel the type of way, so he's still out as of right now, hoping to get him back next week. Looking for some more content with him, but, you know, we'll see when that happens. But for now, let's talk. The week after WrestleMania has been crazy. Diego Galvez is with me as well. Diego, what's going on?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? A lot
Much.
of stuff going on. WrestleMania was crazy last week. Big shout out to Ladarius. Great featured guest.
Yeah.
My man. Great shout out to Ladarius.
Big shout out to Ladarius for coming on.
Yep. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you follow his podcast, Sports and the World. Really good podcast. Talks
very good,
everything
very good.
And anything. So make sure you follow him and subscribe to his podcast channel and everything else in between.
Right. All right, let's dive in. So let's talk about the Raw after Mania. Let's start off with that. So the big one is, I think we saw the NXT title change hands. Braun Breaker, new NXT world champion, defended the title the following night on NXT against Gunther, beat him, and then we'll get into what happened with Gunther after that. But Braun Breaker beating Dolph Ziggler this past week, getting it on Monday Night Raw, I think was very good, and it did very well in the numbers as well. Mm-hmm. Another thing, we finally got the debut of Veer. We've been waiting for it since October. He came out and attacked Mysterios after Dominic's match with The Miz, which ended very, very quickly. They kind of buried Dominic in a sense, which wasn't a good little look. Elias returned with a clean-shaven face.
That was the funniest segment
ever. As a younger brother, Ezekiel.
Yep.
So that's an interesting angle. And I think for the big thing to take away from last week's Raw is that Bobby Lashley and MVP are no longer together. MVP turns on Lashley to join forces with Omos.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your just briefly talking about Monday Night Raw? Which out of those do you think was the biggest moment?
I think for me, one of the best moments, I mean, obviously Veer coming on and taking on the Mysterios was phenomenal. I mean, it's great to see Veer back on ring action and do his thing and get the pop that he got. But I think actually for me, the best moment was definitely seeing Elias back. It's good to see him back. It's good to see that content back on. It's good to see some creativity back on the brand and all that stuff. So now with Cody Rhodes, Veer, Elias, like you got great content creators there that could create some serious storylines. And I mean, speaking of Cody Rhodes, I mean, he's set for his first match on Raw in 6 years, and he's taking on The Miz. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. This is good momentum going on for Raw. Good momentum going on for WWE. They needed that. They needed that badly, especially for content creation purposes. And now they have it. So now it's time to embrace it, time to create new storylines, and time to actually listen to your fans for once, which they seem to be trending that way.
You know, for sure. I just think for me, the big one is it has to be the fact that, you know, obviously Cody Rhodes made his Raw return after 6 years and basically said he's back to fight for the world title. So to see him go from undesired to literally he was getting offered less than $500K to stay 6 years ago, and now WWE back to bring trucks up and paid him over $3 million.
Yep.
Which is crazy to think about.
Six times what they wanted to pay him.
He's here. That's very good. I think for me, the big one, MVP turning on Lashley, you know, it's just one of those things. It doesn't move the needle at all. So I'm not really. I think just seeing the NXT title on Raw was a good little fill for Braun Breaker. I think it's what he needed moving forward. Jesus. It's what he needed moving forward, and I think it's a big step forward for him. But there, Elias Ezekiel, curious to see how it goes, but other than that, no. I also think tonight we have, I believe it's Damian Priest and AJ Styles.
Yes.
And we're probably going to get who the newest member of Edge's faction is. Most people think it's going to be Tommaso Ciampa. So if that's the case,
I want it to be Tommaso Ciampa so bad.
It has to be. There's no way that they miss out on this right now, because when we were talking about Edge getting his little faction, the first person anybody mentioned was Damian Priest, and Damian Priest automatically filled that void. And the next one after that was Tommaso Ciampa, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So I think personally that is a good little segment moving forward. But we'll see what happens with Raw tonight. Raw looks good. SmackDown, we got some NXT call-ups. Gunther is officially up. Not all of Imperium, though. As Fabian Archer moves up, now known as Ludwig Kaiser. So Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther are now on Friday nights, and Raquel Gonzalez is now known as Raquel Rodriguez. She is on the blue brand as well, so look out for her. And also, we got a little package of Lacey Evans' return, which is a good sign because we haven't seen her since announcing that she was pregnant with Ric Flair's baby on screen. So we come to find out it's not Ric Flair's baby, thank God. But SmackDown was a little interesting. Roman Reigns ended the show trying to talk about wanting to unify the tag titles for the Usos. So now he's the unified Universal WWE Universal Champion. Do you think the brand split's over? Do you think that it's just going to be one title per? So a main men's, a main women's, a mid-card men's tag team, and then the 24/7 and the women's tag. So you think they're going to cut down on the titles, or you think just all smoke and mirror?
I think they definitely need to cut down on the titles. I think right now you got way too many titles, and that's why at this point the content and the creativity behind it have kind of fallen off the face of the earth here. And that's why fans are kind of like not all that interested, because there's so many championships that at this point, at least 75% of your roster has a championship. And you kind of lose interest in that. I think sinking down some of these championships will absolutely help in creating better storylines, being able to really give both brands an opportunity to draft even better when they have their drafts yearly in October. It gives an opportunity for viewers to get back into the swing of things and be able to want to watch some of these shows. But it also allows for newer talent to really be brought up correctly. As you mentioned, you saw the bringing of Gunther to SmackDown, which is important to bring him up. He's young. He can definitely create, and if managed correctly, he has a very good future here in WWE. So I think Reigns, what he's trying to do here with setting up an example of ordering the Russos to unify the tag team titles and take them out, take out Nakamura and all that stuff. I mean, honestly, I like it. I really like it.
I just think, realistically speaking, the 24/7 title, it's gone on long enough. It's the hardcore title, just 10 times worse. They just need to get rid of it. I think, realistically speaking, I don't think the having many titles is the issue. I just think the fact is that WWE has cut down the majority of their roster. So the fact that they've cut down the roster makes it harder to be able to create content like this. So with the guys coming up from NXT, I think the titles are fine. I don't think they need to cut down on anything. I just realistically think that they need to be able to create fresh storylines for.
Well, that's the important thing, and that's why I'm saying, like, with all these titles and everything available, like, your storylines at this point, they just kind of become so weak and so lacking of substance that in a way, like, yeah, cutting down the titles, it's far more interesting. Now, if you want to expand on some of these titles and unify them, I'm all for it. But in a way, I do think there's way too many titles. There's way too many opportunities um for people to become champions, and therefore you just kind of lose interest because at this point, then everybody in the roster is so talented that everybody's a champion. Well, what's the point on that?
Yeah, I get where you're coming from there, but at the same time, I just think like the women's tag championships are fine. Keep them the way it is.
Yep.
The women's titles on each brand, keep them the way it is.
Yep.
They just need to get Raw a world title back, and I think everything will work itself out. Because I think that they called up the NXT guys that they want to go on SmackDown. Those are set. So now you have new faces up there already. Now we're going to start seeing them slowly come up their way to Raw with people like Elias coming back. We also have, don't forget, Bailey's going to come back at some point too. Alexa Bliss is another one. Asuka, like there are still more and more pieces that are going to be moving here that we have to keep track on in the coming weeks. But it's something to look out for. Hopefully, WrestleMania Backlash will get a little bit more clarification for what it is moving forward. I'm looking at the card at the moment, and I think there's only one match that's been absolutely confirmed so far. Just want to double check and fact check real quick. Yep, and that's an I Quit match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship between Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. Something I don't think they needed to have.
I love that they have it though.
Huh?
I love that they have it though.
Agreed, because seeing those two in fight, it's great. But my only worry is the fact that we've seen it at WrestleMania and it wasn't great because of Ronda's ring rust. Is this something that we're gonna look forward to, or can we see moving forward? Do we think that Ronda is going to be ready to be a legit competitor again? That's the biggest question we have for that.
I think this I Quit match is interesting, and it brings a new aspect into the women's division. I mean, number one, the I Quit match has been legendary for as long as it has been around in WWE. We've seen some great matches. I mean, JBL versus John Cena, for example, that's a great match of an I Quit match. We've
Ray
seen
versus Chavo and I Quit was very good.
Yeah, we've seen
John Cena versus Batista was very good.
Versus The Miz as well was very good. We've seen some phenomenal I Quit matches, honestly. And it brings, number one, it brings equality into the brand. It brings another aspect of equality here. But number two, where you've kind of had this storyline already of Charlotte being the toughest, baddest bitch in the world right now in WWE, going against the toughest, baddest girl in the world, it's phenomenal, because then you really give an opportunity for Ronda Rousey to be able to get back into her ring talent that she's got and continue to build that storyline deeper and to progress into the 4 horsewomen that we've all wanted. We've wanted a really big storyline with the 4 horsewomen, and this is a way to build it. It's not a stepping stone for it, but it's a good foundation to start laying down so that when you're creating far more content for this women division, you at least have a starting ground. And that's what the I Quit match gives you an opportunity there for. Now, do I think that the timing is perfect for it? No, absolutely not. Ronda Rousey is definitely not even anywhere close to being ready for her in-ring action and display of talent that she can give us. Who knows? Maybe this puts her over the edge to finally put her head down and work as hard as she can to bring herself back into her full potential. But again, timing wise, this should have waited until at least until SummerSlam.
Yeah, we'll dive more into that and at a future date when WrestleMania Backlash gets closer, and also we'll get the perspective of our wrestling aficionado Mr. Andrew Hunneman as well. You know, when he decides to grace us with his presence after traveling, so very, very much so these last couple of weeks. But
Must be so busy being a luggage these days.
so let's dive in. So we're back on the wrestling games tonight. We're gonna do something a little bit different.
Yep.
So basically, what's going to happen is we are going to get 1 minute to ask each other all the questions. So basically, we're gonna go five. There's gonna be 5 people. We're gonna go one by one, rotate. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're going to ask questions, and at the end of the minute, you have to guess who it is. There's no other questions you can ask after that, and whoever comes up with the most points earns bragging rights.
I like it.
So I was gonna say I'll flip a coin, but I don't have it. Would you like to be guessing first, or would you like me to guess first?
I'll let you guess first.
You want me to guess first? So you want to say the best for last?
Yeah.
Okay. Just pick one randomly. Get there. Make sure you have everything up that you need, and just let me know when you're set, and we'll get going.
Right.
Again, this is something off the cuff. You know, we're just trying to create different content, different views, and you know, we had so much fun with the wrestling games, in the previous episodes, that we're gonna just kind of continue and bring it back a little bit. So
Sure.
we're gonna change it up tonight.
All right. I got my superstar ready to go. And
All right, ready to
you
go?
need to
So
guess.
I'm gonna set the timer for myself. Go 1 minute. All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready, set, go. Currently active in WWE.
No.
Male superstar.
Yes.
Former world champion.
Oh yeah.
Royal Rumble winner.
Yes.
Intercontinental champion.
No.
US champion.
US champion. Yes.
Okay. Did he win the tag title at all?
Yes.
He said he's not currently active. US champion, former world champion. Did he win the WWE title?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Tag team champion, US champion, Royal Rumble winner. Final question I'm going to ask. Was he part of a big faction?
Kind of. Yeah.
Now you're throwing me off. So we won the Royal Rumble, WWE former world champion, WWE champion, not currently active with the company, US champion, tag team champion, won the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna guess it's John Cena.
Good guess.
1-0. What faction was he a part of?
Well, hardly, but he had a phenomenal storyline with the Nexus.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why.
Right.
That's why I said kind of, maybe.
Okay. John Cena, got that one. Okay. All right. I am looking for the timer on my watch and I'm ready to go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. My first one for you in 3 seconds. You ready?
Yep, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go.
Did he is he a potential Hall of Famer?
It's not a he, but yeah, it's a potential Hall of Famer.
Oh, it's not a he. Okay,
Yeah,
I like it
throwing
even
you off
better. Okay. I like it even better. Active.
Yes.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds, by the way.
From the West Coast.
No.
That's a dead giveaway, though.
No.
No. Okay. Is she from a minority?
Yes.
Okay.
Get 10 seconds.
Okay. And my guess is that your superstar is Sasha Banks.
It is not.
Ooh. Okay.
My superstar that I had,
Was Bianca Belair. Motherfucker.
it was not. It was not.
Okay.
So when you said active, I'm going to give you one more guess. So they're currently on the roster. They haven't performed in a while because of an injury.
Wait, repeat that again?
So when you said active, they're currently active on the roster, but they haven't wrestled because of an injury.
Oh, god damn. I actually had her in mind.
Oh,
It was Bailey, wasn't it?
no. When you said minority too, I was like, it's hard to say.
So
yes
then
or
it's
no.
Asuka. It's
It's
Asuka.
Asuka.
Okay.
So
And technically
that?
that is West Coast.
Yeah. I was thinking when I was thinking West Coast, I was thinking like,
So
sorry.
0.5. It's a 0.5 for me.
Yeah, we'll give you 0.5. All right, so it's 1 to 0.5. 0.5 for Jones fuck up. Okay.
We're living here for the bare minimum, people. You want
All right,
mediocre? You want mediocre storylines? You're a fan of the Miz, or you're a fan of mine?
Seriously. Okay, I am going to set my 1 minute timer and we will go with your second one. You ready?
I am.
3, 2, 1, go. Male superstar.
Nope.
Woman, okay. Currently active.
Yes.
Okay. Former women's champion.
Yes.
Women's tag team champion.
Yes.
Okay. Women's tag team, former women's champion. She also have a NXT title reign at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. She's currently on the Monday Night brand.
That's a good question. Hang on. Monday night. No.
No. So they're on SmackDown. Is she currently a world champion now?
Champion. No.
No. So she's on SmackDown, not a current world champion, former world champion though. Women's tag. Fuck, I kind of put myself in the corner here. My guess originally was going to be Rhea Ripley, but she's not on the champion, so it's not Charlotte. Oh, is it no, she's on Raw too. Fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna say Carmella, but I know she's on Raw. Who is it?
It was Sasha Banks.
She's not a world
Tag team champion with Naomi.
I know, but I asked you if she was a champion right now, but I asked you if she was a world champion.
You did, right. That's why I had to say no.
Okay. All right.
And she was a one-time NXT Women's Champion. So
she was. You are correct. You are for sure correct. Okay. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
My guess is your superstar is a guy.
Yep.
Okay. Part of a big faction.
He's been a part.
Faction.
He's been a part of.
Why did I say fashion?
I know what you meant. He's been part of big factions before. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hall of Famer for sure.
Future, def for sure. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, potentially very close to being announced for Hall of Fame. 9-time champion, WWE champion.
No.
Tag team champion though, for sure.
He's been a tag team champion. Yes.
Okay. Royal Rumble winner.
Yep. 5 seconds.
Was he in a Hell in a Cell?
He's been in a Hell in a Cell match. Yes.
Shawn Michaels.
It is not Shawn Michaels.
I'm sorry. No. Jesus. I'm sorry. It's Triple H.
Not Triple H either.
Wow.
It's active. You didn't ask if he was active or not. You just active.
Oh, I didn't ask if he was active. You're right.
It's currently our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, actually.
I was gonna be my next guess because I was gonna say I forgot to ask if he was active or not.
I think if you asked if he was active, it would have given it away.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
So I'm currently up 1 to 0.5. Let me hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's do. Okay, are you ready for your third one? For me.
Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me come up with one.
This part of the podcast is brought to you by Jergens.
Oh God, you're fucking brutal. All right, we're ready. Let's go.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
So let me get a quick sip of water. 3, 2, 1, go. Currently active.
No.
Male superstar.
Yes.
Okay. Former world champion.
Yes.
He win a tag title at all.
A tag team title? Yes.
Royal Rumble winner.
Yes.
Part of a big faction.
Somewhat.
Just one part of a big faction. Was he a world heavyweight champion at all?
He's been a world heavyweight champion, yeah.
Okay, so he's not currently active. Has he starred in any movies?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a WWE Hall of Famer?
No.
Not yet.
No,
All
not
right.
yet.
Last question. Has he main evented a WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah, plenty of those.
Okay, so it's Dave Bautista. Let's go. That's 2. Perfect. Let's go. That was exhilarating.
That was
Yes,
nice
he was
and
part
easy.
of a big faction. Evolution would be a big faction. I would consider.
Yeah, that's why I said yeah, kind of.
Okay. Let me get my next one for you. This one. It's a good one. I like this one. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll probably be, and I'm gonna not guess this one, so go for it.
See, you gotta have a little bit more confidence, dude.
I have plenty of confidence, but you just picked the most obscure people on all earth.
No, I just try to make it a little hard. Maybe I'm just gonna ask better questions. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Is he active?
No.
He's not active. Okay. It's definitely a he.
Yes, it is a he.
Okay. Let's see here. Trying to think.
35 seconds.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
He's been a heavyweight champion.
World heavyweight champion. Yep.
And he's been a tag team champion.
Yes, he has.
Money in the Bank winner.
No. Yes, actually, I lied. Sorry.
Your big superstar is Kane.
You would be correct, my friend. It is indeed Kane.
Boom.
All right, so we're at 2 to 1.5. Okay. All righty.
All right, I'm trying to think of one. Hang on 1 second.
I'm trying to think of one. I told you to have this ready.
I know, and I didn't because I was too busy trying to guess Kane. Okay. I have one at the ready. Go ahead.
You are ready?
Yes.
Okay. You got my timer. Sorry. All right, this is number 4.
Yes.
I'm still mad at myself that I didn't get touch points. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Currently active.
Yes,
Male superstar.
of course.
Former world champion.
No.
Intercontinental champion.
Yes.
Currently active intercontinental champion. Did he win the tag titles at all?
No.
Not a Royal Rumble winner then.
No.
Is he a current champion?
Good question. No,
Did he have a match at WrestleMania this past year?
he did.
Was he a former NXT champion?
Yes.
I think I know who it is. Did he? Does he have? No, I'm sorry. Hold on. So he's a former Intercontinental champion. That's the time. Shit. My guess is it's Sami Zayn.
You will be incorrect. It will be the other Canadian, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is a former world champion.
It's not listed here.
Kevin Owens won the Universal title.
For some odd reason, was not listed here. But I know that he is a Universal Champion. So I'll give this to you by 0.5. So you didn't have it anyways.
Some bullshit. Yeah. All right. So we're 2.5 to 1.5. All right.
Yep.
My next one. Okay. I'm ready.
Fucking hell. He's gonna pick a hard one too. It's gonna be fucking Neville.
I should have known it was Kevin Owens, but the non-world, when you said non-world champion, threw me off.
You know what I was thinking too, though? I was thinking heavyweight champion because that's normally what I think of when I think of world champion.
Sorry. To clarify, when I ask you world champion, it means he's won a
Like
WWE
a universal or
World
heavyweight.
Heavyweight Universal, something like that.
Yeah. All good. That's what I'm saying. I'll give it to you by 0.5 anyway. So
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
This next talent is currently active.
Yep.
She's in the women's division.
She is indeed in the women's division, yes.
I don't like her one fucking bit.
I think you like her. I don't know if you like her or not. I'm pretty sure you do.
Okay. That's gotta throw me off. Fuck.
That's a better question. Don't know. You get 20 seconds.
Yeah, I know. All right. Has won a championship recently.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. What?
Trying to think when their last reign was. Hold on. I'll let you ask one more question after.
Okay. Big family within
No.
WWE.
No.
Um,
Okay, so not that one. What about the other one? Sorry.
and you said she was active.
Yes.
Did she recently came back?
She's on her way back.
She's been way back already. Okay.
Yeah, she hasn't won a title. She hasn't won a title in the last 3 years.
In
So
3
no,
years.
she hasn't won a title recently.
In 3 years. Okay.
I'll give you one final question because I kind of fucked you there a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of did a little bit. Jesus fucking Christ. That one threw me off good.
By active, they are on the active roster. They haven't been on television in a minute.
I don't know. My guess is Tamina.
Is not Tamina. It's actually Alexa Bliss.
Okay. Yeah, that's
All right. This is for the win here. If I get this right, I win because I'll have the most points.
Mhm.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Currently active.
No.
No. Male superstar.
No.
Women's superstar. Okay. Former women's champion.
Former women's champion. Hang on one second. Yes.
Okay. So she won the women's title. Obviously, if she's not active, she probably hasn't won a Royal Rumble. Definitely didn't win Money in the Bank. Was she a women's champion or a divas champion?
She was both, actually.
Both. Okay. She married to a WWE Hall of Famer?
No.
Okay. So it's not her. I had 10 seconds. Fuck. So has she competed in WWE in the last 2 years?
She's not able to, actually.
She's not able to. Okay, so that's time.
I gave you a huge help right there.
Not able to. Four so divas. She won both.
Looks like you got about 5 seconds left.
Oh, knowing you, I know who it is. It's AJ Lee, isn't it?
It is not.
Fuck, who is it?
You ready?
I'm gonna kill myself, but yes.
It's none other than Paige. She was an NXT Women's Champion, WWE Divas Champion. She won General Manager of the Year in 2018, and that was the year that she announced her retirement from in-ring competition due to
Fuck me.
Here
I am thinking because she's not.
impact.
When I said women's champion, I'm thinking of the old women's title, so I fucked myself there. All right, that's fine.
I mean, it's WWE. It's NXT,
no,
so
it's
I
fine.
couldn't
It's
say
fine.
no.
It's fine. I fucked myself there. Don't worry about it. All right, last one. Get this right, we go into overtime. Get this wrong. Get this wrong, I win. All right. This one's my favorite. I had to save it for last. Okay, 3. Hold on. I watch you being difficult. 3, 2, 1, go.
Former WWE superstar.
Yes, the former WWE superstar. Yes.
Has had some of the most amazing WrestleMania moments.
No.
What?
Just because you have one in line doesn't mean it's who I think it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Doesn't mean it's who I have down.
Okay. I mean, there's about 6 people in amazing WWE moments that could be listed there. So that leads to a potential yes.
I said no for amazing WWE moments.
It's a Hall of Famer.
Nope.
It's not a Hall of Famer?
Nope, not a Hall of Famer.
Okay, but he was a former WWE superstar. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm
gonna give you an extra 15 seconds.
Okay, sounds good. He has a big he had a big family in WWE. A decent family within WWE.
Yeah, he had a family in WWE.
SmackDown tag team champion.
Nope.
Tag team champion though.
Nope. One more question I'm gonna give you.
WWE champion.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask for a guess.
He was not WWE champion. What the fuck? Well, that throws me off completely there. One of the best creative storylines.
No, I'm gonna have to ask you for a guess.
My initial guess was Bray Wyatt because he was former WWE superstar, but seeing that it's not him, Um, was it Cesaro?
It's not Cesaro.
Yeah, then I don't know.
He's part of an American Samoa family. He's a 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck
It's
you. You did not
Umaga,
pick
baby.
Umaga.
Ah.
Oh, you are such a cheap motherfucker. That was so cheap.
Go. Let's go.
That
That's a
was
W for
so
Jones. W for
cheap.
Jones.
Oh my
I'm
god.
challenging Hunneman. Hunneman and I are doing a wrestling game soon. I can't wait. I'm gonna embarrass him in front of his loved ones.
That was absolutely cheap as you can get.
You asked if he was part of a family. He was indeed a part of a family.
No. Oh, I'm not saying that part at all.
All right. Well, that does it for this
I mean,
episode.
he did get a tag team recognition, and it was for the worst fucking tag team.
Yeah, well, you didn't ask that. You asked if he was a former tag team champion, and he was not.
I mean, yeah, he could have been a former one. With
He could have won a tag title, yeah.
Yeah,
I could have won a tag title with you for all we know, but no, it didn't happen.
No, he won a tag team, actually. Heartland Wrestling Association.
Yeah, we're not talking about that WWE related, all right? So with that being said, this concludes another episode of Suplex Biddies. Hopefully we get Hunneman back next week because
I should have just asked if it was only an Intercontinental Championship. That's all he's ever won.
Yeah.
Listen,
All you do is you were so bad at asking those questions.
This was your game, though. This was your game. Of course, I'm going to be bad at playing your game.
Whatever. I gave you the heads up of what we were doing. But with that being said, Suplex Biddies in the book. Another episode. See you guys next week. Hopefully, Hunneman's back from hiatus. Peace.